Alright, that's Ryan. This is the Algorithmic Cookbook. So, I'm continuing the series where I play Human Resource Machine, and we left off with Midnight Patrolling. So now we're on to the storage floor. As I said, I'll just be explaining my solutions. So, here we go. Now, we pretty much have memory access and addresses now. So this one, it's just for each letter in the inbox, just find its corresponding letter. So the number, we put it there. We dereference the number that we put in that storage location 12, and we send it to the outbox. Not too difficult, since it's just a tutorial. I don't know if there's a faster way to do all that, if I'm honest. So, is the string storage floor. So what we're going to be doing is that for each letter, we're going to find the letter at that address and keep going up and up until you reach a 0. So let me just do it slowly first. So inbox, and I'm going to copy to 24. I'm going to get the thing at 24, put it in the outbox, and then bump up the 24 to find the thing after it. And I'm copying from that letter, and then if it's 0, then I'll send it to the outbox. So let's fast forward. I know this is quite fast, but I really wish it was faster. And there we go. Ooh, perfect. Meeting size and space challenge. Now we're reversing strings. I think this one was well and truly awful. But let me try and explain myself here. This one, I'm starting off by setting the indexes, or indices. Indices, I don't know. Okay, then inbox. Then if the thing is 0, well, it's not 0 yet, so we're going to copy it there. And then we're going to bump up this one. That way we can dereference later easily. So I'm just counting up the letters which are there, basically. Then it reaches 0, like right there. And then we just go all the way down. And we're going to go through each. So we're going to bump it down to get the first character and send it to the outbox, and repeat that until all the letters have gone out, which is once that becomes negative. So fast forward, and yeah. It's done. I wish it was better, but I'll figure this stuff out later. Okay, so yeah, we'll string reverse. So inventory report. I didn't like this at all. Made me cry, because we're counting how many instances of each character are there. So we copy from, so we're just setting things up. We're just sending up the indices. Then we're gonna hold that character. It will make our lives a whole lot easier. I don't know what the point is copying from something you already have. Oh, it makes life easier, like I said. So we're going to subtract these. It will tell you the space difference between the characters. And if it's 0, then that's just the same. So then we'll just increment the count. Then we bump I so that we can dereference I next. Then we copy from, then we check, then we check if it's 0, which it isn't. That's for like this end case here. And then we just start all over again. So fast forward. We're basically trying to go through each and every letter, comparing it by subtracting and then incrementing the count. Then once it reaches that 0, it will then copy the count and put it into the outbox. I'm really sorry for the long pauses in this one. I mean, I'm too lazy to edit these videos, and I'm doing it before I head out for a week. And yeah. In the meantime, check my other videos, the rest of the series. I don't know. I've just been really confused lately. I think I was confused before the pandemic. And yeah, there it is. Ghastly code, but it works. Poorly, but it works. Okay, and time for a little skit. The ladies are back to drinking coffee. Oh, there's one less. Where's Carol, they wonder. I think that was Carol. Really? Is the coffee that good? You ignore your friend falling out of the window?
Sorry, I was in a meeting.
Breaking news. Previous reports of the machine army evaluated to false. Everything equals 100% fine. Whether within pleasant tolerance parameters for human skin, you're all going to be fine. That was initially in a robotic voice, but I have no sound. So, last video, last thing, last assignment, and yeah, this video was pretty short. Vowel incinerator. We were basically getting rid of all the vowels. So, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be like doing the thing so that we can count up our indices. Copy the letter, put it at the end to help us compare. Then we copy from whatever the current indexes. Then we subtract it by a letter, and if it's 0, then we just carry on as usual. Otherwise, we just bump up and till we find a vowel and we've gone to the end. Right, so as you can see here, if we pick a 0, and we'll just do that till the end. Since it'll pick a 0, and if it's 0, we'll just take the letter and put it out without the vowels. And we're done. We use 13 of your commands and 323 steps on average. And that's what I'm doing so far. So this was a whole lot shorter than the previous stuff. And I hope in the next video I'll finish off this series so I can focus on trying to do some improvements and maybe analyzing the CS involved in the game. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, do all the YouTubey things. If you dislike this video, then go ahead and dislike again. That way I'll make sure I get your message. So support me in the links in the description, and I'll see you next time.